Okay, guys. So my name is Montel,
My name is Charmaine.
and we are investors. We've been trading for 9 years. Welcome to the call, first and foremost. You're probably plugging into this call just to understand what trading is, how it works, and how you can become a part of our community and be profitable whilst doing so. So we thought, whilst we're in the nice, lovely, sunny Egypt on a little vacation, we'd record a little video, just having an interview-styled, question-based video. So it just seems like you're having a conversation with us and we can just go through our trading experiences, how you can become a part of this community, and how you can be profitable with us.
Mhm.
So, Charmin, how long have you been trading for?
So I've been trading for the last 7 years.
Mhm.
Prior to that, I was just working a normal job. And yeah, I came into this because I didn't want to work for the rest of my life, and I wanted a more automated where I can make money every single day without having to be in a specific place at a specific time.
Nice, really good answer. Very similar myself. I started off in the investment banking field. Then I went into real estate. I've got a really powerful, just the cash flow quadrant that I will share for you guys. This is what I learned whilst reading a book from Robert Kiyosaki, who's a really successful, what would you call him? He's the best-selling author, but he's a real estate tycoon. So he's not just a book writer. He's someone that really does what he says he does. So he made a lot of money through real estate. He's a billionaire. Go and Google him, Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is what I read, which completely changed my mindset when I was working a job. And it basically goes through the cycles of life. So you start off, let's say you start as an employee. This is 95% of the world that have 5% of the world's income, right? So you've got an employee and a self-employed person. They fall into that bracket of 95% of the world that only have 5% of the world's income. And then on the other side, you got 5% of the world, which are business owners and investors, and they equate for 95% of the world's money. So I said, how do I move from the 95% to the 5%? So if you look at it this way, you got an employee, they have a job. Someone once told me when you look at the word job, the job stands for just over broke. Now, I don't know if that's everyone's scenario, but I know for myself, I would get paid at the end of the month, and by the beginning of the next month, I would say, where's all that money gone, right? I was always just over broke. And as an employee, you're trading your time in order to make money. So whilst I was working in the bank or whilst I was a real estate agent, I would make so many sales. I remember one month I sold about 10 houses, and these aren't just getting the sales through. This is completing the houses. The money's been paid, deposits have been sent off, mortgage has been sent off. And I only made 9,000 that month. And I'm not saying that's a bad month. That was my best month. That was probably the best month in the company. But I said I couldn't even make a 10K month, right? Tax was killing me. I got taxed probably around 3,000, right? And then the 9K, that came from me probably selling about 4 million worths of property. I've only got 9K off that, right? The real estate agent company would only get 1%, and I would only get 10% of their 1%. So I said, as an employee, I would never be able to make the millions this way. All right. Then you got a self-employed person. You could just imagine a barber. Okay. If they cut 10 heads in a day for £10, they make £100 in a day. But if they're ill one day, they won't make any money whatsoever. So these guys are constantly working for money, and that's 95% of the world. Probably your peers, probably your parents, they fall into that category. And that's probably why you have the mentality that you have when it comes to money. However, when you look at the other side, the business owners who have leverage working for them, they have other people's efforts working for them, right? They've built a system and that system works for them. Okay, for example, the owner of McDonald's. He's got so many McDonald's all around the world. He's got employees that are working for him. He's got the drive-throughs that are working for him. He's got all of these different systems that are generating him money. He doesn't need to be in McDonald's for McDonald's to work. McDonald's will be working for him. So you want to look into business ownership. But then the most important one, which is 1% of the world, right? Because you got 4% that are business owners, 1% are investors. These are the people that have money working for them, right? You put your money in places, whether it's property, whether it's stocks, whether it's bonds, right? You put your money into these things and money will be working for you. And I thought, what would be the most simplest way for myself as a 19-year-old gentleman to get into this bracket? Starting up a business is pretty hard. You'd have to go through company house, you'd have to start accountants, you need to do all of that stuff. But when it came to investing, all I had to do was open an app, right? Put money into this app and learn how to trade. So I started at 19, now 28. So it's coming up to 10 years into the industry that I've been trading. And it's been a blessing. But that's what we want to help you guys do. And even if we help you on a small scale, whether you're investing, £1,000 to start your trading journey, and then you're just making £100 a day, or you're making £100 a week off that. That's still very good dividends, right? So we really want to help you guys make that transition from the 95% of the world to the 5% because that's when you start to see real wealth. Okay. So let's get into some questions. So, Charmin, if you want to ask me the first question and I'll answer, and then we'll go back and forth.
So what is trading?
Great question. So that's what we're focusing on. We're focused on trading. So that's you simply buying one currency while simultaneously selling another. I love to give the example of this, right? So I've got Prada sunglasses here. Do you want to pass me your Chanel's? All right. So Charmin's got Chanel glasses here. Okay. So if I buy into these Chanel glasses, I'm simultaneously selling these Prada glasses. So let's just say we're buying Chanel against Prada. If I put £10 on Chanel and the owner of Chanel comes out and says, hey, there's good news, guys. We're coming out with a new line of handbags. That's going to make the value go up on Chanel. So I put my money into Chanel now. And as the value of Chanel is going up, guess what? My money is on Chanel. So I'm buying into Chanel and nothing will be happening with Prada. Let's just say no news has come out with Prada. Prada stays the exact same. That difference will be my profit. I close my trade and I take my money home. Now, guess what? You can buy into currencies, but you can also sell currencies. So let's just say there's really bad news surrounding Chanel. They've been underpaying their workers. Just really bad press has come out about Chanel. I don't want my money on Chanel whilst it's going down. So what I can do, I can sell my money off Chanel, put it on Prada, and whilst the value of Chanel is going down, my value of my money is still going up because my money is on Prada. All right. And nothing will be happening with Prada, but the value of Chanel is going down. And the difference is my profit. So I close that trade and I take my profit. That is how simple trading is. We're simply buying into gold or we're selling gold against the dollar. All right. So we're buying 1 ounce of gold against the dollar. Okay. So let's just say there's good news, around gold right now. A lot of investors are seeing it as a safe haven. There's a lot of stuff going on around the world where it's not safe with cryptocurrencies or just world wars going on at the moment. So what a lot of investors are doing, they're putting their money on gold, which would be Chanel in this instance. As gold's going up in value, the difference against the dollar is their profit. Okay, close the trade, you make money. The same if gold is going down in value. Let's just say the dollar's getting stronger. Donald Trump, who's the current president, if you're watching this video at this moment in time, current president of America, right? As he says something good against about America, the value of the dollar goes up. You can simply sell your money off gold, put it on the dollar. As the value of gold goes down compared to the dollar, you close that trade and that's you making profit. So that's pretty much how trading works in layman's terms. Hopefully you like the analogy and you understand it because that's always worked for me. Do you have another question?
Yeah. So when are the markets open?
Great questions as well. So the markets are open 24/5. So they open Sunday at 11 p.m. UK time and they close Friday at 11 p.m. UK time as well. So I've got a question for you. So someone coming into this community, they might say, oh, I want to start with a demo account. I want to start trading on a demo account. What would you say for someone that wants to come in on a demo account, or is it real accounts only?
Yep, so we trade with real accounts only because we send out so many signals throughout the day and we have an amazing 85 to 90% accuracy. So if you are taking all of the trades by the end of the day and by the end of the week, you will be in profit. So why would you waste that on a demo account when you can do that on your real account and make some real profit?
Right, exactly. And someone might say, well, I want to practice first. Well, guess what? You're never going to be perfect. And I like to say, have the mentality of failing forward. Even if you practice, you press the wrong button, or you're going to learn not to do that the next time. It's only going to make you better. You're never going to blow your account straight away by pressing the wrong buttons. We will always teach you that, and you'll have academies that you can go through, whether that's you going on Baby Pips and just getting more education, or just you going on YouTube. We've actually got in-house education as well that we provide on trainings that we do daily, and we've got an academy in-house too. So we'll teach you certain things so you've got nothing to worry about. But I always say have the mentality of failing forward, whether that's you losing a couple of trades, but you'll understand through those losses how to get better, which is key. The next question is, what strategy do you use? A lot of people like to complicate things when it comes into trading. I think it slows down their progress, whether that's using, Fibonacci, Ichimoku clouds, all of these different indicators. What strategy would you say that we use here?
Okay, cool. So we are part of a signal provider, and the individuals that send the signals have years of experience in trading. So ourselves, we don't use any strategies. We have joined a platform where we don't have to use any strategies. We don't have to jump on the charts every single day. All we have to do is literally copy and paste. And that's what I love about this. And this is why a lot of people have been able to make a lot of consistent profit, including myself. I've been doing this for years now. And I'd say the last 2 years, I've been able to make a consistent profit every single day. Because we have got a signal provider rather than us having to learn everything ourselves or do all of the hard work ourselves. It's already done for us. All we have to do is literally copy and paste. And that's why it's a great place for beginners to start. And if you have no experience, whatever experience you do have in trading, it doesn't matter. You can come into this as a complete novice and be able to make some money every single day.
It's a really good answer. Great answer. Do all trades include a stop loss and clear targets?
Yeah, so every single trade that is sent out, we have 4 to 5 targets, take profits, and stop losses in place. So a stop loss is simply a barrier that prevents you from losing money in a trade. So let's say you're only willing to lose £20 or £30 that trade, or even £5, £10, whatever it is. You set your stop loss at that amount, and once your stop loss is hit, it will automatically take you out the trade. Same for a take profit, is literally target. So it could target one could be £30, target two could be £50. As soon as your take profit is hit, it will automatically take you out of your trade and close you out in profit.
Fantastic. So I'm just going to give you guys an example of what that will look like for you. So you'll see right here, this is our Signals chat. It's currently 5,300 members in it. So this is gold standard. This is one of the chats you'll be added into, and you'll see that a signal will get sent here. XAU USD buy now, right? So we're buying gold against the dollar now, and we'll give you brackets. So price of 1 ounce of gold for a US dollar will be 4,552 to 4,547. These are the brackets of when you can enter. All right. The lower the entry, because it's a buy, the better, because you'll get a better entry. The lower price is, because there's more chance of it moving upwards from there. Okay. And then we're giving you target 1, target 2, target 3, target 4, target 5. That's what TP stands for, as your take profits. And then you have stop loss at 4,544. So you enter these brackets into your MetaTrader 5 account, which is what you'll be trading on, and we will wish for that to go into profit. We want the market to go up, achieve all these targets, and you'll be able to hit your profits. All right. So that's how we answer that question. We also have another chat as well. So we have another scalping chat, which is just for advanced traders. So it doesn't matter what level you are at watching this video, you can get added into both, and we will teach you how to use both. With the advanced channel, it's just simply a zone, right? So gold reacts to zones. You'll get to know that the more you come in and learn with us, but we'll send you 3 targets. So the other chat had 5 targets. The advanced scalping chat will have 3 targets and a stop loss. Okay, fantastic. So the next question that I have for you is, how many trades per week do we typically send? And on a monthly basis, are there any results for that?
So throughout the week, throughout the day, we send around 5 to 6 trades on our normal gold standard chat. And for our zones chat, we send around 20 to 22 trades a day on that chat. So that's around 30 trades altogether every single day. Of course, you don't have to take every single one. The reason why there is so many is because some people are not free in the morning, some people are not free in the evening, some people are not free in the afternoon. So trades are sent throughout the whole day. So whenever you are free and able to place a trade, you can do so.
Great answer. And just in terms of results as well, we know that results are what move people at the end of the day. We're all here to try and help you make some money as well as ourselves too. So I took some pictures of just some results that we have. So you guys will be able to see here. Let me get this. I'm not the most technical. Sean will be able to help with this one. So just some results of what we've managed to do. So you will see what month this is right here. Hold on a second, guys. I know it's coming up for you, but we can't quite see them on our end. But yeah, so that is simply second, yeah, just her. Right, so the month of March, we sent out 168 trades, 140 of them were winning, 25 were hitting stop loss, and we had 3 break even. That's 15,380 pips and a win rate of 84% in that month, right? Which is fantastic. So we'll stop sharing that one. I'm going to just share another one for you guys. Cool. I'll find this one. Okay, fantastic. Month of November, 174 trades sent, 156 of them were winning, 18 hit stop loss. That's 13,000 pips. That's a 90% win rate. All right, fantastic. And the final one that I have, if it's here, I think I've deleted it by accident, but that's fine. But yeah, so those are just basically from the gold standard chat. That's our beginners chat. We also have some from our advanced chat as well. I think it's really important for you to see this, so I'm going to try and get that up if I have enough time and show you, because again, seeing is believing, just so you can see how profitable we are and why our team are, growing the way that it's growing. This is from the advanced chat. So again, this has two summaries. So this is a Tuesday summary. So the end of the month was a Tuesday. We sent 15 zones, set 13 of the 15 were winning. We had 2 failed zone, but that's 1,000 pips caught in a day. And just for the monthly March summary, we had 317 zones sent. 287 of them were winning zones, 30 failed zones. That's 26,000 pips caught. All right, guys. This is phenomenal. Okay, so I've shown you from the beginners chat and to our advanced chat, you're seeing a mass amount of pips caught. And pips are basically how you calculate your profits, right?
And just to break that down as well. So on Tuesday, 1,000 pips per call. If you had if you had a 0.01, that is the lowest lot size you can have. And you times that by 1,000, you would have made £100 if you took every single trade. Now, if you had £1 per pip, so that is a 0.10, which you will learn about once you get started. If you had £1 per pip, you would have made over £1,000. And then if you had £10 per pip, you would have made over £10,000 that day. So that's just to give you a perspective of how much you could have made.
There you go. And we have results coming out like this on a daily basis as well. Do you know what I'll actually do as well? I'll go into our results channel. I've got a results channel here. So you can just see some of the results that we're getting as a team, and I'll just scroll up actually because it's incredible. We have people withdrawing 7K in a day. We have people, show you here. So this was someone, they literally had a great day and she withdrew 7K in one day, which is just incredible. Someone withdrew 1,200 in that picture. This is someone withdrew 7K in one day. Okay. So yeah, literally with the pips that we were just showing you, people are catching those pips, they're placing those trades, and they're making money. And they're doing it so simply just from copy and pasting. If they can do it with no experience, then you can do the exact same thing as well. So we look forward to seeing you click the link, get started. The next video will show you how to actually go through the broker and sign up. And we look forward to seeing you win with us in our group.
Right, take care.
God bless. Bye-bye.